Hey, this is HomeLink 5.4, Comparing Areas of Continents. Your child has been practicing reading and writing 6- and 7-digit numerals. Use the pie graph below to help them answer their questions about the continents. Ask your child first to read each of the areas of the continents aloud to you. Encourage rounding the areas to the nearest million when making the comparisons for problems 5 through 7. Remember that working with numbers in the millions is a new skill for your child, so they may need a little more practice. Number 1 says, how many continents are there? We've talked about pie graphs in class, and they should be able to tell you that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They should also know this from doing our geography study. Which continent has the largest area? You can look at numbers or they can look at the largest piece of the pie, but the largest continent is going to be Asia with 17,128,000 square miles. So my answer to number 2 will be Asia. Which continent has the smallest area? Again, I can look at the numbers or look at the smallest piece of pie. And I'm going to go with Australia, which is 2,966,000 square miles. So Australia will be the smallest. Which continents have an area between 5 and 10 million square miles? So now I'm going to have to look at each of the numbers. I want greater than 5 million, but less than 10 million. Asia is at 17 million, so that one's not going to work. Europe is less than 5 million. South America is 6,875,000, so it is greater than 5 million and less than 10 million. So I can write South America as one of my continents. Australia is less than 5 million. Africa is at 11 million, so it's more than my 10 million. Antarctica is at 5,500,000, so it is more than 5 million, so I can write Antarctica. And North America at 9 million is less than my 10, but more than my 5. The next question asks, and remember we're rounding to the nearest million on this one, which continent is about 1 million square miles larger than Australia? I'm going to look at Australia, which is 2,966,000, and I'm going to round Australia up to 3,000. So if I'm sorry, not 3,000, 3 million. So if I want one that's 1 million more square miles, I'm going to be looking for something around 4 million square miles, which is going to be Europe. Which continent is a little more than half the size of Asia? So I'm going to find Asia, and I'm going to round it to 17 million. So what I need to do is find a continent that's going to be between 8 million and 9 million square miles. And that is going to be North America, which is just over 9. And my last one says try this, whichever all the kids know in our class means that you need to do this one. Which continent is a little less than 3 times the size of Europe? So I'm going to look at Europe. I'm going to round that to 4 million. So I'm going to do 4 million, and I want to find something that's 3 times. I can do multiplication. I'm looking for something around 12 million. Or if they prefer, they can add 4 plus 4 plus 4. Which will equal 12. So I'm going to be looking for a continent around 12 million miles. And if I look, Africa is going to be the continent that is a little less than 3 times the size of Europe. Please send this in tomorrow for homework, and if you have any questions, please send me an email at school. Thank you.